Good morning, my friend. Let's try this again. What will you do? We'll come back to what do I mean. This is Len, and we started this video a minute ago and it quit right away. So I'm not sure what happened. But hey, today's International Day of Charity. So the question I was asking is, what can you do? What will you do? What can we do to maybe help one of our local favorite charities, or make a contribution to the environment, or help somebody, maybe just help another person, maybe a random act of kindness, help somebody in need, but help somebody. Good morning, Tamra. Tamra, good morning. Betty, good morning. Joe, good morning. Um, let's see, Bobby, good morning. How are you all today? So I don't know if you saw the first start of a couple minutes ago. I started and immediately quit and gave me a message about my internet. So I don't know what that was all about. That's what happened yesterday too. I was in the middle of a live video and near the end of it, the internet quit. So anyhow, good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, Bobby. Yeah, Betty. Good morning, Tamara. Good morning. And hey, today's International Day of International uh, International Day of Charity. Sorry, get it right. International Day of Charity. International Day of Charity was started by the United Nations. I don't remember what year. It doesn't matter. And so that's the origin of where it comes from. And the question is, what can we do? And especially in the light of all the things that have been happening recently, Hurricane Dorian, maybe we can make a small contribution to the Red Cross or to some other of the major help organizations. And notice the cruise lines are pouring in money to try to help rebuild the islands. Of course, the islands are a major source of revenue for the cruise ships. If there's no infrastructure on the islands, there's not very much they can do with the cruise ships. So they got to get that place rebuilt and back in business. So major impetus for them. And the question is, what can we do to help? And I suppose right now, probably since most of us can't go to Freeport and get boots on the ground and start helping people directly, maybe what we can do is we can contribute a few pennies. And I think there's a way to send money to the Red Cross and designate the money to be used for a specific purpose. So we can send a little money and designate it to be used for Dorian cleanup, something like that. Just something to help, something to get ourselves into a charitable mind, into a state of giving. Remember, the amazing thing about money is if you don't have any, that's the best time to give. What, you say? How am I supposed to give if I don't have any? If I don't have enough for myself? It turns out that many people have found this to be true, that the best time to give is when you are short yourself, when you're struggling. And that it does two things. It gets your mind away from lack and pushes it toward prosperity. And what you give tends to come back to you. The universe tends to send back what you give. Remember, you've heard the saying, what you get to keep what you give. It's a very powerful saying. Um, the rules of prosperity say that if you give, you will receive. If you hoard, you won't. Hoard is a lack mentality. Give is a prosperous mentality. And you want a prosperous mentality. You want your mind to be thinking prosperous. It feels good. It feels good. So, and Bobby, when we were in Las Vegas, Bobby was my roommate for a couple of days and 3 days, and 4 days actually, Bobby? And Bobby impressed on me the notion of giving a little extra, leaving a tip for the maid, putting an extra dollar in the tip for the waitress or the waiter. An extra dollar from us, it's only one extra dollar. For them, it might be a really big deal. So remember to give. Speaking of Las Vegas, what goes on in Las Vegas doesn't always stay in Las Vegas. And today, at 5 o'clock my time, 8 o'clock Eastern time, 8 o'clock Eastern, 7 in Chicago, I'm doing a recap of some of the things that we learned in Vegas. This will not be a selling webinar. I'm not selling anything on the webinar. And it's actually going to be it's actually a Zoom meeting. If there's any of you out there who don't like to jump into Zoom meetings because you don't want your cameras on, I'll turn the cameras off so that when you come into the Zoom meeting, you won't come in on camera. And then it's up to you if you want to turn your camera on or not. So I'll go ahead and flick the switch on those settings. But at 5 o'clock Pacific time, 8 o'clock Eastern time, a recap of what went on in Las Vegas. And I'm going to title it The Future of ... And the ... are words that get censored sometimes on the platform we're talking about right now. So we're not going to say it out loud. Anybody who needs a link to that Zoom room, just send me a message, please. Send a message. Betty, Joe, it's the same link we use every Tuesday and Thursday for the coaching group. Same link. Just you don't need a new link. It's the same one, and I'll publish it in the coaching group. Everyone else, if you want to be on the webinar or the Zoom room with me tonight, and you do want to be, you want to hear about this. Yes, it's an opportunity. But here's the deal. If you don't know what it is, then you don't know that you don't want to be involved in it. You're guessing. Oh, I'm too busy. Oh, I don't have time. Oh, I can't get involved in anything else. No, I'm going to stay focused. I'm going to do what I'm doing. I don't want to hear about it. Well, that's a lack mentality. And you're cutting yourself off. At least get the information so that you can make an informed decision. So that you're not calling me up a year from now saying, Len, why didn't you tell me about this? And I'm going, I tried. Remember, sometimes good things happen to people who get into things in the beginning. Sometimes. Now, that's all I'm going to say right now. Come take a look at what's going on here. So at least you'll know. And then you can make an informed choice as to whether or not you want to have any part of it at all. And I'm going to repeat, I'm not selling anything tonight. This is not a sales presentation. Alrighty, my friends. So I'll look forward to seeing you at 8 o'clock Pacific time. 8 o'clock Eastern time. Repeat, 8 o'clock Eastern, 5 o'clock Pacific. And Larry, that's 7 o'clock for you. We'll see you then. And don't forget to be happy. Remember, the happier you are, the more happy the universe can bring you. And remember, be compassion. We'll talk to you again tomorrow. See you tonight on my Zoom room. Like I said, I'm going to turn the cameras off so that everyone will come in off camera. And then it's up to you. If you want to be on camera, just turn your camera on. All right, my friends, you have a wonderful day. Be compassion. See you this evening. Bye for now.